Yo, what's up, guys? Jetxc here, and hopefully you guys were there for the live stream. I'm actually got a little bit of time to do like a whole summary of things that were talked about on the live stream through the dev notes here. So I'm just going to do somewhat of a summary. If you want to see my live reaction, check out the live stream that I did earlier. So we're just going to run through this super quick. We got some new characters, we got some quality of life, and just to note, there are survey results from the quote-unquote controversial survey. I'm going to be doing a separate video for that one. It should actually come out today. I thought it'd come out tomorrow, but I think it'll come out later today. So yeah, keep that in mind. I'll be giving my personal thoughts and what it all means. So okay, so 36 developer notes from the live stream. Now we have two new characters that aren't really new, but we have Darian and Sonya with their season event Stigma of Dreams. I am not going to spoil the season event, but just know that it's kind of coinciding with what happened previously to some story events and then continuing on. So here's some screenshots, and we have another new character. This is Greta. This is an NPC character. More than likely, she will become a main character. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Or not a main character, a summonable pickup character. So yeah, keep that in mind. She will definitely be one, because if Sonya could be one, then she easily will. But yeah, here's another image from the story. Let's keep going. So Shadow Dream Sonya, she will be coming available for pickup. Very cute character. A lot of people like her. A girl with two distinct sides to her personality. Sonya is a dark type magic buffer whose skills transform her into different forms under certain conditions, creating unique tactical opportunities on the battlefield. So she's a debuffer. Prophetic Dream Darian, looking really good. Love the sword. After her appearance in Blade's story drew huge attention, Prophetic Dream Darian joins as a new character. She is a water property attacker who unleashes a wide range of attacks while striking her main target with devastating power. And then a new character that I think a lot of people are going to like, Starlight Guardian Tier, literally our very own E-Leg. Yo, they went into depth about how plump she is. But as you can see, very good looking character here. Very cute, honestly. Very cute. So a mysterious girl with a smile as bright as sunlight, Star Guardian Tier, joins as a new character. Tier is a wind physical attacker with a concept of performing powerful wide range attacks in exchange for a debuff that increases SP consumption. So interesting. I don't want to kind of get into it, but we'll talk about it some other time in the future. Okay, so Greta is the new girl as well. Now, I also mentioned in the live stream that for Greta, I actually don't mind muscular characters like her. She's not too muscular, but at the same time, right, she's toned, so she's nice overall. You may have noticed the golden arena battle map in the event showcase. She is the owner of that place. So if you're in the live stream, you would have saw it. Her name is Greta, a golden-hued warrior who bears the title of Dream of Desire. Greta will not be playable character in this update, but in the future she will be. So we're gonna skip over the skill cutscenes because too lewd. Okay, so here's the pickup info, guys. So the pickup info, very simple. We have starting this week Sonya. After Sonya, we have Tier. After Tier, we have for 21 days we have Darian. Right, so definitely look out for them. Here's the information. Here's their weapons too coming up with them. Awesome. Now for Fiend Hunt, this is the new Fiend Hunt. Typical stuff. We have a new Fiend Hunt looking monster here. Water type. Looks really cool. And now just some simple quality of life. So they're changing the ability skill improvements and how it's organized. So as you can see, it's on the top. Right, so not bad. Really like it. And then if we keep going, they add a little bit more. In addition, you'll now be able to rearrange your preset skills more conveniently by dragging them left or right in the ability skill edit screen, which is that up there, right? So if we keep going, we have a Fiend Hunt / Guild Rate UI improvement. So they've kind of separated out here how it looks. So we have updated the battle UI for Fiend Hunt and Guild Rate. You can now see the boss skills and upcoming abilities more intuitively. Since understanding condition skills is critical for the first-time players, the UI has been redesigned to make these clearer. Fiend weaknesses, percentages, and buff/debuff icons are now always visible without tapping. So that's a pretty big thing. I'm gonna be honest, guys, because it can be confusing for newer players. It really can be. So let's kind of get into it here as well. Oh, for guild raid bosses, an overdrive marker has been added to HP bar to make it easier to see when they enter overdrive state. Right? Okay. Now, the draw tab has been changed here, so the new banner is going to be on a separate draw tab, and then I guess this is going to be like standard and maybe weapon banners, things like that. So they're separating it out so you don't have to like scroll all the way down. Food eating improvements. Maximum HP cap for feeding food to deployed / all characters will be increased from 90 to 100%. Awesome. Recommended formation improvements. They changed the filtering, so it will now sort by lowest combat power. And they also got rid of the cooldown when switching combat power sorting as well. Guild Raid, the official season starts September 25th. With this, you'll be able to practice Fiend Hunt, and you'll be able to practice the defense units as well for the first, second, and third day. So pretty huge. Also, too, for people that are competing, if you're in the top guilds, there's like this overdrive mechanic where if your damage goes over the boss's health, there's going to be like a calculation where it takes the top 3 players doing that over damage, or I don't know, overdrive or overclock. I don't know what to call it. Basically doing extra damage past the boss's health at level 10. They will calculate the top 3 players that actually attempted that, and then based off of that, those will be the top guilds if it's like really, really close. Okay. But yeah, that's the new Fiend Hunt boss. Looks really cool. Steampunk kind of vibe. And they added some new emojis as well. So really nice guild features overall, and the official season will be coming. Also, they're giving us rewards for delaying the Fiend Hunt. They're giving us 1,500 diamonds and 9,400 alliance deeds. Okay. Huge, huge, huge improvement, guys. So right here is the home menu improvement. You'll be able to zoom in, and you'll be able to save whatever you zoomed in on. So if there's any key things you want to look at from a character, you'll be able to zoom in on them 100%. It goes up to 200% here, so it'll be pretty interesting. One of the most requested updates, the zoom and pan feature, have been added. From the home screen, you can access it through a hidden button and adjust the view just like in the interaction UI. Once you've adjusted the screen, you can save it as a home screen. They've also added backgrounds from the story, so you can put like a still idle animation of your character and then put a background for them, right? So here we have Eclipse in the back, and she has a beach background. So nice little feature there for home screen, just to add extra settings. Also too, there is a preview button that has been added now to home screen. Also new wallpaper tab that allows you to use season event main titles and pack title images as your home screen as well, as you can see here. All right, so let's see anything else. So ability skill effect improvements. When certain ability skills, search, danger detection, absorb, and assemble, are used while running, their animations will now be skipped automatically. In addition, a new option will be added that allows your characters on the field to remain unchanged when using ability skills. This means you can use ability skills without switching your field character. Okay, Hunting Ground UI text update. So, small update here, but it's really nice. They show you how many of your crystals that you have. So, nothing too crazy. In the draw here for getting a character, they made it to where it would, so before, guys, it would automatically move on to the next, let's say you did a 10 draw, right? It would move on automatically from one character to the next without you having to tap it. Now you have to tap it, or else it'll just stay there on the screen. What else? Sorry, guys, if I'm going a little fast. I just don't have too much time here, but it's really simple stuff. I don't want this to be too long. Okay, so you are guaranteed draw improvements. I'm gonna read this out. The guaranteed UR gear draw system is getting an upgrade. If you obtain a UR gear that is 3 or 4, that is a 3-star or 4-star, it will no longer reset the guaranteed UR draw counter. When the counter reaches 100, you'll receive a guaranteed 5-star UR gear. As mentioned in the previous live stream, for all gear draw performed before the update, we plan to add 1 UR exclusive ticket gear guaranteed draw ticket for every 100 draws you've made. So if you're someone that drew on the gear, and this is for whales mostly, if you're someone that drew for weapons a lot, every 100 you'll be getting a free draw ticket now that they've made this change, right? So pretty interesting. Overall, good change, so you don't get super shafted when you draw a 3-star or 4-star UR gear piece. So yeah, overall pretty good. That's about it, guys. Like I said, I will be doing a separate video for the August satisfaction survey. So look out for that. Overall, I'm really hyped and excited for what's going on for the future schedule here. Darian, Tyr, Greta all look great. Sonya's just cute. I know people, you know, are iffy on the lolly characters, but it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who are you most excited for? Let me know. All right, guys. I'm out. Later.